Yo, what is going on, y'all? It's your boy VeLL, and we are back with another Mobile Legends video, and we're going to be doing the top 5 strongest assassins this time around. As always, before we get into it, be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and down below in the comment section, leave your list of who you think is the top 5 strongest assassins or the best assassins in Mobile Legends. And yeah, we're gonna just get into it. So make sure you all do drop a thumbs up on this video. Let's try to get this video to like 2,000 likes. I would definitely appreciate it, because this needs to be shared around. Because before we get into it, I need to explain to you all, before we get into the honorable mentions, I need to explain to you all something. So assassins aren't really crazy in the meta right now. They aren't heavily in the meta. You can do games without assassins and you'll be perfectly fine, because assassins mainly are going to be the solo laners. But fighters are so good right now that it's kind of like you're going to be missing out on some sustainability if you go with an assassin over a fighter for your solo laner. So when it comes down to it, assassins are not in the meta in team play, are not as heavily in the meta in team play. But when it comes down to solos, assassins are very good in the meta, because what you have to understand when you're playing solo and you're a solo player is all you have to do is go around killing people. Like, that's your biggest thing. You just go around and kill people, and you can win games strictly by killing. Like, I don't think that you all kind of understand why Gosu was kind of in that position that they were in M1. They're basically very, very good killers in North America. They go around and kill everybody before they get a chance to do anything, and because they're good at that, they automatically win the game, because obviously dead people can't defend towers. So Gosu is really, really good at killing and assassinating and stuff like that. It was the strategic team play that they were struggling in. So if you use assassins, any of these assassins, and you're really, really good with these assassins, you can more than likely win games as long as you're targeting the right people and killing them, and they're not roaming around in like 3s and 4s and stuff like that, even though some of these assassins could take out groups of people like that as well. But without further ado, let's jump into it. Starting off with a few honorable mentions, we're going to go with Lancelot and Lapu. Lancelot is very underrated. He's still in the meta. He's still pretty strong in the meta, and he's a really, really good assassin if you know how to play him well. But that's if you know how to play him well. There's no really, really good Lancelot players that I see too often, but those times when I do see Lancelot and he's a really, really good player, it reminds me just how much meta he still is. So yeah, and then Lapu has that sustainability. He has CC, and he has decent damage, and he can clear waves pretty fast as well. So it's like, why wouldn't Lapu be in the meta? So that being said, let's actually jump into the top 5 now. So first off, we're going to go with Ling. Obviously, you have to go with the strongest hero that's just been released, well, one of the strongest heroes that's just been released. Ling is pretty good. He's good because he can rotate. I think that so many people thought that he was just going to be a killing machine, and to be fair, he kind of is, but right off the start, he's not as fed, and he can't just kill people like crazy, like right at the beginning of a game. But his ability to rotate, stop people from split pushing, like honestly, a rival is almost useless when you're using Ling, and that's what makes him so strong. He can just jump wall to wall, just jump over and stuff like that. And I think that that's incredible. That it's incredible to be able to have that type of impact on a game where you can rotate, push a lane, and then still get through pushing a lane, destroy a tower, and get to a team fight in like 3 seconds. So if you push the top lane, he can get to a team fight in the mid lane in about 3-4 seconds later, and still attack a whole team with his team and don't miss out on any other action. So I think when you have that type of mobility and those mechanics, it's kind of hard for this hero not to be one of the best in the game. So as far as assassins go, for sure, Ling is very, very good. He's very strong when it comes to targeting assassins, singling them out, killing. Like, he can burst down an assassin super fast and then just dive out of there so he can't be attacked by anyone else. And I think that that's one of the things that he's most annoying to. Like, honestly, when I see him, I don't play marksman. That's just how bad it is. When I see Ling, I'm not playing a marksman against him. It's just, it is what it is. But yeah. Next, we have Gaijin. Now, it's something about these mages, these mage assassins, and these mage in anything. When anything in Mobile Legends is mixed with a mage, they're usually very, very powerful, because Mobile Legends, for some reason, they prioritize mages in this game, so the mages are super, super powerful. So assassin is a powerful role by itself. Mixed with mage, obviously Gaijin is insane. We all know what Gaijin can do. If you get fed enough, you have good enough mechanics, you can wipe out a full team by yourself. You can just wipe out 5 people and just absolutely burst down entire groups before they can do anything. And I think that in solos, he's a very, very good pick. I think so many people tried to play like they're pros. They try to ban what pros would ban. They try to play what pros would play in ranked, and just playing regular ranked. And when teams are not playing in 5-mans and not playing like a full team and stuff like that, assassins like Gaijin is perfectly fine. There will be nobody who can stop them because they're not working together. The reason that pro teams don't really use Gaijin like that is because they're good enough to work together as a team and to really shut down a Gaijin. But when it comes to just random people in rank, chances are if you're good with Gaijin, you're not going to be stopped. And that's just the difference. You have to know the difference between the pro setting and the regular ranked setting. But next we have Hayabusa. Hayabusa is still one of the best split pushers. He's still one of the best heroes when it comes to pushing forward the game and solo carrying because of his mobility. He can push towers and still rotate pretty fast, roam, invade, and he can safely do these things. I think that that's what makes him so good. Now, obviously, like once again, in a pro setting, you might want to use something like Masha or something like that. But like as your solo laner. But if you're not in a pro setting and you're just in like regular ranked, Hayabusa is one of the best that you can use. He's definitely one of the best that you can use when you're not playing as like in 5-mans and stuff like that. So yeah, Hayabusa is still strong. His wave clears fast. His ability to push towers is insane. And then when it comes down to solo and 1v1, it's very few heroes who can stand up to him 1v1. At least very few squishies, like obviously, and not honestly very few heroes, because like obviously a tank can take damage from him, but they're not going to be able to kill him. So yeah, but next we have Hellcurt. Hellcurt is really good as well. Now, the reason that Hellcurt is so valuable is for multiple different reasons. And when you come across a really good Hellcurt player, they can be one of the most scariest things in Mobile Legends. Because a lot of people use Hellcurt's ult as an aggressive tool where it's like, okay, I'm finna attack somebody, let me use my ult so they can't escape, and you go attack. But when you get to the level where you know when to use an aggressive ult, or when you're on the completely opposite side of the map and you see one of your teammates in trouble and you ult just to help your teammates get away, because you have that type of map awareness where you're looking in a completely different lane and you know to time your ultimate well enough where you can help your team win a fight and you're not even anywhere near them or something like that. Like, that's just next level of skill when it comes to using Hellcurt. Also, when it comes down to using your ultimate to take towers sometimes and stuff, it's just Hellcurt's ultimate is very, very valuable in many different situations. Like I said, you can use it to take towers, you can use it to attack somebody and kill people yourself, you can use it to help your teammates get away, you can use it to help turn the tides of a team fight for your teammates, even if you're not in that team fight. And it's just like, you can use Hellcurt's ultimate for so many different things. It's almost insane not to pick him if you're going to go with an assassin. So Hellcurt, if you're trying to be a good teammate and you're still trying to be able to push the game forward and still do some decent damage, Hellcurt is definitely a really, really good pick once you get good with him. But last but not least, we have to go with Selena. Now, I think that Selena is a hit or miss type of hero. She can be really, really good or really, really bad at all. It's almost like a Franco pick. Franco, you can land every hook or you can land no hook. If you land every hook, chances are you can't lose that game. If you miss every hook, chances are you're going to lose that game. So it's like, she's very, very skill based. Selena, if you're just stunning people all game, that's really going to put the enemies behind. That's going to constantly, especially if you're hitting the right stuns. Like if they're trying to take buff, you stun them, or you're still in buffs with your abilities and stuff. Like it's going to be super, super annoying, and especially against squishies, it's going to be a long game for squishies because you can just stun them and just absolutely burst them down and get back out to safety without anybody being able to do anything. So I think when it comes down to using Selena, the hardest part about using Selena is the fact that you have to really be able to hit those skill shots. The value that Selena brings to the game is 100% dependent on you. So if you're going to pick Selena, make sure you train, you practice, and you are hitting those skill shots, because that's what's going to make her useful, really, really good, or really, really bad. So yeah, outside of that, man, she can put things in a bush. She can put those little shadow things in a bush and get vision and damage people. Like it's like, if you really, really get good with Selena, she can be insane. So these are my top 5 strongest assassins, I feel like. And yeah, like I said, write yours in the comment section. Let's see if we agree with some and stuff like that. I feel like certain assassins are not as in the meta as they used to be. I mean, assassins as a whole, you all know, you can replace an assassin a lot of times. So yeah, let me know what you all think in the comment section down below. Be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, fam. Peace out, y'all.
I don't know nobody, so don't ask for no favors. Don't ask for no paper, they leave when you losing, but they coming back later. Promise they coming back later. I'm up now, she wanna now. She keeps saying she